I did something different, y'all. I know, I know. All the guides say, just go for this build, man. Just copy this build. It works. Just don't do anything different. You do this build, you can't go wrong. But I like doing things different, and I did something different. All right, this account is all about doing stuff that's different. All right, now what I'm about to show you guys, what I'm about to show you guys, right? You might be shocked, but just hear me out. Watch the video through and through before you go and slide in the comments. All right. Now I'm gonna bring up the app here, Warpit Builder by CodDB, and today we'll be looking at my golden rock. Now let me hop over to my golden rock so I can input the stats in here. This is the wrong one. This one. All right. So we got 266 strength, 270 ag, 96 intel, 148 endurance, 200 spirit, and 235 luck. Alright, now for this pet, this is the skills I'll be running, so let me put them in. Actually, I'm gonna leave this skill open because that's where we're gonna debate. Now, I want to put in where I'll be getting the pet too. I don't want to put what I have at now, but where I'll be using the pet at. Now, what I'll also do is I'll run through each and every one of these skills and kind of just break down how they really work so it can help you decide, you know, if you should go for these skills. All right, so let's start off with exuberance here. Exuberance. It's a mid-range ability, which just means it. So if elk riders did exist, it would just say melee. But because elk riders exist, it's a mid-range, which means it's just shorter than archer range, but more range than melee, if that makes sense. So this exuberance grants your legion passion, which is raid skills accumulation speed plus 5% for 5 seconds. It also says if your legion already has passion, your warped deals damage to the target legion. I know, hold that in mind. I'm gonna skip over this skill. We're gonna go over here to first attack. First attack, your warped, it's a passive skill. Alright? This is a raid skill. First attack is a passive skill. Your warped has a 40% chance to deal damage to the target when your deputy casts the raid skill. Now, these two are important because, let me bring up this. The two skills we're debating today are advanced first attack, which work is a buff for first attack, and advanced exuberance, which is a buff for exuberance. Now, keep following me now. Now, this is important because if you want to decide which EOS skill you need to decide how you want to play calves. How I'm building my calf pet is for a longer term. And if I was to go advanced exuberant, then I'll be relying on using heroes that have passion so my pet can do damage. But I went instead of doing that, I went for advanced fierce attack, which just relies on me having a deputy that casts a rage skill. So my entire pet is built off fierce attack. So in the case that I want to use my golden rock, let's say G6 heroes don't have passion and Emery's Bakshi is the weakest unit I have. I'm gonna want to replace my Emery's Bakshi, but I don't necessarily want to build a new pet. So I want to be able to throw my golden rock on here and which is built around my first attack. And as long as that deputy has a raid skill, which most cows do, if not all cows do, then this pet is gonna do all the damage it's set out to do. Because my pet is built around my first attack. Now you're gonna say, why not just use another pet? Because if you see here, exuberance grants passion, which is plus 5% rage accumulation speed for 5 seconds. So if G6 doesn't have passion and I'm just getting more rage, that means my first attack is getting a chance to proc more and more and more, which means I'm doing more damage anyway. You know what I mean? So if you look at this, Blood Roar, crit rate plus 10% when your warp skill deals physical damage. Angry Roar, crit rate plus 10%, same as Blood Roar. The only difference is there one is luck based, one is agility based. So they do more percentage based on the stats you have, right? And then Fatal Bite gives you crit damage. Strength based, it's based off strength. It gives you crit damage. If you got crit rate, you need the damage to actually do the damage, you know. So in the last we got intense first attack. Intense first attack gives you more chance of proccing first attack because first attack at base is just 40%. But the intense first attack that I have gives me additional 30%. So that's 70%. And when I do get it to 3 stars, which I will eventually do, it will be at 51% plus the 40% I have. So that's 91%. So it's damn near proccing every time, right? And then I want to say, let's bring the calculations up. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this real quick for y'all. Because we ain't gonna have a debate and not bring the numbers up, right? So let's slap advanced exuberance. The meta, the meta calf build. Go this for your calves. It works. Trust it works. Here we have it, 729, 172.91 damage per second. Advanced first attack, 1633, 163.3 damage per second. Now you might say, bruh, it does more damage. Advanced exuberance does more damage. But it's like I said before, I'm building my pet for the future. I don't mind doing less damage, but being able to use my pet on a pairing in the future that allows me to use my pet. You know, if I throw this pet on a pet that doesn't have what you may call it, on a commander that doesn't have passion, then what I'll basically be doing is removing 2 skills, and this is the damage I'll be doing. Because all I'll have is first attack, intense first attack, and these to work off in first attack. And yes, these do work off first attack because first attack is classified as a warped skill. And I'm gonna show that to y'all. If I go and remove my Angeror, you see the damage go down. Let me add it back. Damage goes back up. That proves that first attack is classified as a warped skill. So if you went ahead and you say you have an 8 slot and you went ahead and put Tudor Claw on there, boom, plus 810. And that's because Tooth Claw gives you damage, physical damage, when your warped skills. When your warped skill, it buffs your warped skill damage deals. Bro, I'm tweaking out, man. I'm tweaking out. But yeah, that's basically what you'll be doing if your Legion doesn't have passion. You'll just be removing your main skill and the skill that buffs your main skill, which is advanced respect, advanced exuberance. But if I have my exuberance on here and my advanced first attack, and then I remove this, you see the difference. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? Okay. So I just want y'all to understand my thought process when building my calf pets. This is how I'll be building all my calf pets. It doesn't matter the pet. We can do the same for the arc. I don't have one, so I won't put the stats in. We can do the same for the arc, man. You go and drop, we go and drop the combo in there. You put everything in there for the 2-star blood robe, because 3-star is too expensive. 3-star is way. I would recommend anyone to build 3-star angry or blood or unfatal man. It's way too expensive. Go work on trader pets with that price, man. Like goddamn. But yeah, let me just fill these out. If I can find them. What am I missing? Intense. We're missing intense. Alright, so this is the arc. Now you can hey, let's replace it with arc mains. I don't even know what that skill does to be honest with you. I think it's this one. What? It's the same? It's the same? What? No, it's the same damage. It's damn near the same damage. Might as well just go for the advanced risk stuck on this one too, because it's whatever the main skill does, which I don't know because I'm in season one. Whatever the main skill does, it probably works off something, and you'd rather have a pet that works off your deputy casting rate skill, which damn near every deputy you're using cast rate skill. So yeah, this is my video. Hope y'all learned something. Hope y'all got my thought process. It's your boy Sama signing out. Peace.